Good morning, student. Now my name is Rohit. I am your social science teacher. Today we are discussing about the chapter number 21, Prejudice, Discrimination and Inequality. Now what is a meaning of prejudice? Prejudice means a preconceived or unfavorable opinion formed about something or someone without examination of facts is called prejudice. That means the such an opinion is not based on the reason or actual experiences or prejudice create a disharmony in our society and hampers the progress and growth of our country. As a citizen of the land of the diversity, one should be aware of the cause of the prejudice. Now, the causes of prejudice. Prejudice can be due to the various causes. The basic causes of prejudice is ignorance. When the people form an opinion before having the evidence of its and lack of sensitivity, prejudice can also be the result of the social bias. It is not something be a universal, something we have inherited or born or with sometime. Even family members can create prejudice, discriminate between daughters and son. Now, the example of prejudice also are various. For example, religious diversity can give rise to the prejudice. Sometimes differences between the same religion can give the rise to the prejudice. Differences between the majority and minority community may result in prejudice. Social distance, the gap between the different group of society, ban on entry to religion places, other type of discrimination can also lead to prejudice. Now, what are the effects of prejudice? Prejudice can be very harmful for our society. Prejudice lead to be conflicts among the communities, which constitutes a major threat to the peace both with a nation and within a nation or among nations. Prejudice can be strengthened, mistrust or suspensions, bitterness already prevailing in the society. Prejudice can lead to the racial arrogance. This widens the gap among the different groups and races in the world. Prejudice leads to disunity and disharmony in society through strife and war. As a stumbling block for the unity and integration, prejudice can retard the progress of a nation. Now there are next topic is stereotype. Stereotype is a mistaken idea or belief. One of the serious problem caused by the prejudice is the creation of stereotype when we fit all the person or a particular group in a fixed or oversimplified image. Oversimplified image means to explain something in such a simple way that it need a really meaning is lost. We create a stereotype. A stereotype can be a positive or negative. However, more stereotype can be make us feel the superior to the stereotype person or a group. You must have here people are something following the girls are not good in mathematics and boys are don't cry and boys are naughty and girls are gentle. All of these are stereotype. Now you have look in the picture. There is a physically disabled boy. There is a their friends are behave like their stereotype and stereotypical behavior where a child with a disability is being teased. Now what is next point is what is discrimination. Now discrimination and inequality. Discrimination is unjust treatment of a person on the or a group of a person on the basis of the prejudice without regard to the individual merit. Inequality is a condition is being unequal which arises from unequal status or unequal access to the resource or opportunity. Now, prejudice is also out of the diversity and lack of the feeling of the equality among people can also lead to the discrimination. Discrimination is a condition when a person is not treated well. And now inequality is a condition being unequal which arises from unequal status or unequal access to the resource or opportunity. Now there are the different type of discrimination are there. Religion and discrimination on the religious basis, and discrimination can be due to the religious differences. This occurs when the people is following particular religion are treated differently, usually unfairly by the followers and another religion. Now our India is a secular country, recognize all religions are equal before the law. Now the next is discrimination for the caste system. Caste system was conceived to facilitate the smooth and running of the social system in ancient time. However, our time when rigidity crept in instead of the convenience, it led to be the discrimination. And due to the course of time, it is a major dividing factors in the Indian societal Indian social system and weaken the unity of India. Over the times, caste become hierarchical. The so-called higher caste believed to be a better and so-called the lower caste believed to be inferior. And the person who are belong to the lower caste, especially those who have seen as a so-called untouchable. People belonging to this caste are low caste were not allowed certain facility such as drawing water from the public wells or entering the temples. Upper caste denied the basic right to the so-called untouchables. Now our social reformer works to reform many in India. Then some social reformer of India who dedicated their life to the betterment of the society were Dayanand Saraswati, Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Raja Ram Mohan Rai is also known for the abolition of the Sati Pratha, and Jyotiba Phule is also is also made their effort for girl child educations, and there is a many social reformers who are work for to upliftment of the status of the various person. Due to the effort made by the social reformer writers such as Munshi Premchand, the result social system weakened in a little our great leaders. Now racial discrimination, we know that the apartheid system is a early 1990s large due to the efforts. Apartheid system is ended in the early 1990s largely due to the efforts of the African National Congress leader Nelson Mandela, who fought against the white peoples, where the in Africa there is a government of white peoples who discriminate from who discriminate to black peoples of the South Africa, and apartheid system is ended in 1994. Now there are the various types of fundamental rights in our constitution. The main fundamental rights are right to equality. Right to equality means all citizens are equal before the law. All citizens have equal rights and opportunity. They can choose their work they wish, and they do, and no one can deny justice or ill-treated in name of the caste, community, gender or religion. Untouchability is seen as a crime, has been abolished by the law. Right to freedom is our fundamental rights, and every citizen is a free to leave or travel anywhere within the country and take any job in any part of the country. Right against exploitation, no Indian can be exploited or forced to work without pay. And a right to the freedom of religion. Every Indian has a right to follow the religion or his her choices. Culture, and our next is cultural and educational rights. Every community has the right to preserve and promote its own languages, script, and culture. Right to the constitutional remedies. The right this right empowers the citizen to approach a court of law in case their fundamental rights have been denied to them. Now, even though our constitution has set up our vision of equality for its citizens, many inequalities continue also exist even today. As informed and aware the citizen, each one of us strive to achieve the democratic value and shrine in our constitution. Now, this is all about our chapter number 21, prejudice, discrimination, and inequality. Thank you.